in the Minecraft justice system. Two friends are arguing over some petty disagreement, just so their friend can make a YouTube video out of it. These are their stories.
Alright, we have scandal on the server SMP. Apparently someone has defaced a public site, and due to this, Kyra has been brought to trial. So the trial is in about a little over 15 minutes, and I'm going to be presiding over this case. So for that, I need to do a little prep work. I need to gather some evidence, and yeah, stuff like that. So first piece of evidence we must get is to inspect the damage. Oh, yeah. Someone has defaced the statue that Nick has built. Personally, between you and me, I think it's a nice touch. I mean, the guy's a little bit of an egomaniac, so I mean, this kind of adds a nice little fun touch to it. However, that is a deface of property. That is technically griefing. And we have a strict law against that, so whoever it is will be prosecuted accordingly to the laws. So we've seen that. The materials it appears to have been built out of is gold. Gold with, it seems to be some sort of wood. Oh, there seems to be more up there. Let's go inspect, shall we? All right, let's examine this damage, shall we? It appears to be some sort of red cape made out of wool, some sort of mini cape. That's dark oak wood used for the mustache and support, and gold lenses and red wool cape. Currently, I have two prime suspects in my mind of who could do this, but currently one of them is on trial today, so we will get to that later. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to stow all of your weapons and armors in your inventory.
Oh. Do you have a...
Wow, you are loud! Something? No, I don't! Just to let you know, you are innocent until proven guilty. However, the crime that has been committed is one of capital offense, considering it is one of the server rules to not grief or mess with another person's base without their permission. So, technically, you are on trial for capital offense. That is why I am presiding over this.
What is punishment for capital offense? If I'm found guilty, what would my punishment
Capital
be?
punishment. If you are proven guilty, Nick and I will discuss punishment.
Okay.
Which might result in loss of items. And we're waiting for the gladiatorian to return because he's going to be witnessing this. Are you his lawyer?
I would like to...
Or never mind, he's not going to be a lawyer, I guess.
I'm
Also,
sorry,
why do you
but
say
my...
lawyer like that? You say liar?
Lawyer.
Liar, yeah. It says liar.
Alright, anyways.
Sorry, Kyra, it's nothing personal, but my alliance is with Nick.
No, you're fine. I understand.
Alright.
Actually, technically, I have an alliance with everyone in this room, so I'll sit in the middle.
Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the first official court session on the server SMP. Today we are hearing the case of Nick v. Kyra. Kyra, you are held on trial for the high crime of defacing the statue of Nick. How do you plead?
Innocent.
It's not guilty.
Oh, not guilty.
Very well. Let's let the court's proceeding commence. Nick, you have the stand first. Please continue with your opening statements.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury trial.
I'm the jury.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you would take a look out the window, from a very, very specific angle, maybe.
I think we have to actually go outside to see it.
If you would like to step outside, this is quite
That
frankly
doesn't
insulting.
excuse you.
It's slanderous, and it breaks the rules. That is my opening statement.
That's all you have to say?
Yep, she did. It was her.
Just that I did it. There's no
Yep.
evidence.
We'll get there.
Hang on, we have a man standing at the door.
Yeah, this way I can keep my weapon
Sir,
and my armor.
sir, you're letting in a draft. Please enter the courthouse or close the doors.
I think it feels kind of nice.
Thank you.
Wait, hang
You
on.
can't feel anything.
Sure, I can.
You're a fish. You're cold-blooded. You should be, like, freezing.
Alright, continue.
Kyra, your opening statements, please.
I have not done anything to his statue. The last I have been on the server, I will tell you that, but the only thing that I've done on the server is gather resources such as farming, netherrack, quartz. I've been gathering resources to help with Lance's portal room project, and you can go to the nether and see all of the supplies that I've donated to him for the portal room project. And that's what I've been doing for the past few days.
Very well. Mr. Nick, you have the stand. Please present your first piece of evidence.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to, have an early night. If you wouldn't mind taking this to Discord, popping into General 1, I have some pieces of evidence. As I said, I would like to keep this nice and quick.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a wig in real life.
That's disappointing.
That is kind of disappointing. We
Order.
ready? I'd like to keep this short and sweet, so I have put together a PowerPoint presentation.
Of course.
For this particular court case. Who Done It? By Nicholas Roth. What we know.
Okay.
The statue has been tampered with, obviously. From, some accounts I heard, there were 2 people involved. One person was actually physically doing it, and the other was simply giving their ideas, which is, not as serious of a thing, but kind of inconsiderate. Criminal 1. This one's kind of obvious to me, right? It was Kyra did it. It's
You still have yet to post
Miss
any
Chimera, Miss
Evidence.
Chimera, please silence. You will have your turn for rebuttal.
evidence. You see, saying right, trust nobody. You want to explain this?
Mr. Nick, is this all the evidence you have to present at this time?
I could tell you the second person is, but you want to save that?
Yeah, if you'd like to, we can go to Miss Chimera's rebuttal first.
No, yeah, sure. Let's hear it.
Very well. Miss Chimera, you have time for rebuttal.
Will not lie. I did find the mustache. I found the mustache on there. I don't know who did the mustache, but it was a pretty good mustache. So I claimed to make the mustache to, get a little laugh, little ha-ha out of Zinnia.
Also,
Right.
just to say, for security and social reasons, I will be blurring out the name and contact photo and placing Kyra's over, but let the record show that is Kyra. That is the contact at the top.
So,
But your
Um,
real-life identity will be hidden for security reasons.
I will admit, I shaved it off a little bit. I shaped it. I placed 2 blocks.
Mr. Nova has entered. Please continue, Miss Chimera. Sorry for that interruption.
Like I said, I found the mustache. It was already there. I just claimed to make it just so I could get a little laugh out of Zinnia.
Very well. Let the record show that, as of now, it does say in the text, you don't think Nick would be mad if I put a mustache on this statue, do you? And there is a photo of the mustache on it, and it says, too late. And then it says, wait, I made it look better, and the mustache is extended. Very well. Other than that, if there is no more evidence at that time, we can move back on to Mr. Nick's next piece.
Well, my next piece is, well, first, yes, of course. Now, there is an accomplice going around, apparently. I've been told. I feel like this is a fairly simple one either. It's Nova. I think Nova did it. I think Nova was loosely affiliated. It's not as big of a thing, and there's not entirely hard evidence, but I do have a good amount of suspicion because within the brain, within the cranium of my statue, there's a sign that reads "the train of thought," which is it's a pun, right? Because it's in the brain and it's a minecart, it's a train. And we all know from experience there is only one pun guy on the server.
Let the record show that Mr. Nova is known for his puns. Very well.
Thank you for your time. Justice will be swift and painful.
Wouldn't it be
I'm
slow
hearing-
and painful?
I'm
'Cause
hearing-
Wouldn't it be more effective if it was
I'm
slow
hearing
and painful?
who is... What the...
I don't know.
Mr. Gladiatorian, you are being held in contempt of court. You will be swiftly executed. Miss Chimera, I will say it is not looking good for you at the moment, but do you have a rebuttal?
I
to
will
that?
admit, the evidence doesn't look great. I never put the full mustache there. I did shape it a little bit to make it look better. Because I didn't at least want him to have a little class. Whoever put the mustache there in the first place, it was not a great mustache.
Anyways.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted.
We're making our escape. No.
No.
Criminals! Criminals! Get it!
Oh, she's making her get away. Stop her.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Hey, oh,
Please return to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to end this hearing in a swift amount of time so I can go to bed.
No.
Okay. I wish I brought my bow with me. Anyways.
No.
I don't have arrows. Not. Hey, it wasn't for you. To be fair, it's for that guy back there. What is the name of it? Why?
What's the name of the bow?
I like the name.
What's the name of the
Just-
We'll
bow?
know in like
that's
2
the
years,
point.
guys. When he uploads it.
Don't walk next to me.
Yeah, watch out. Ooh, you're bad.
Someone's catching me.
Oh no, you hit me. There's too
I'm
many sirs
trying.
in this room.
Order!
Goodness.
After
Nothing protects you outside these walls.
Listen up!
I think I'll just live here now.
Alright, in the case of Kyra v. Nick, no further evidence was found at either Nova or Kyra's base, therefore Nova is pronounced innocent for now. Actually, sorry, no, never mind. We're not pronouncing him innocent. This is not final. We are tabling that investigation to a further date. However, in the case of Kyra v. Nick, Kyra is found guilty of placing extra blocks on the mustache and found guilty of placing the mustache on the face of Nick. Therefore, she is found guilty of partial griefing. However, your punishment will be decided on a later date. However, you are being assigned right this instant to a time of community service of removing the mustache from the statue. You will be required to record that and send the footage to myself so I can splice it into my video. With that, I call this hearing adjourned. Court adjourned!